I did a bike ride today outdoors on my fitness hybrid, and I wanted to see what it's like or how fast I could actually go outdoors on a bike, because I have only been doing spin classes for my cycling, and then I bike commute often and sometimes count that, but never really like how fast can I actually bike 20 kilometers if I tried, without trying to miss as much traffic as possible. So I did, and it was kind of slow, but it was fun and it was a great workout. Still kind of in my sports clothes. This is my Ooch top from the Sporting Life 10K run I did in April. Anyhow, what I wanted to talk to you about today was my history with swimming. So I'd bike today, but I'm going to talk about swimming anyhow. So, when I was just a wee baby, my mom took me to swimming lessons, and she loves swimming. She loves swimming so much, and it's such a huge part of her life that it made sense to take me to swimming lessons when I was just a wee babe. And I'm really lucky that I got to get swimming lessons from such a young age. So I have some memories. I must have been a toddler, but I remember my swim instructor with me and my mom. And for some reason that's a very fun memory I have of me and my mom in the water. So I learned how to swim. I did like the swimming lessons. I did 1 year of like community synchronized swimming with my mom. She loves that sort of thing. And it was a very like small town kind of club. It wasn't very intense or anything like that, but it was fun, and it got me like introduced me to swimming lengths of the pool, even though we did them slowly, like sculling, where we just like have our hands here and twist our wrists to move, moving nicely in the water. It wasn't like a huge workout. After that, when I think I may have been 9 or 10 years old, I signed up to be in the swim team, the local swim team. And that was like actual competitive swimming, but at a young age, where we just kind of like flail around and race. The first year of that, I'm sure I like probably could barely swim at all. I used to just like flail my arms all over the place, but it was fun, and my instructor was really nice and so supportive of me. Her name was Jen. She was awesome. And I stuck with the swim team for the rest of elementary school. So when I was 11, 12, 13, and 14, and I would do more and more. Like when you're younger, you just go maybe 2 or 3 times a week, which is still quite a bit. And then as I progressed, I went much more frequently. So by the time I was in grade 8, I was swimming 8 times a week because we would swim Mondays after school, Tuesday mornings before school, and then Tuesday after school. Granted, I didn't do that every week. The morning swims were optional, so it depended on if my mom could drive me or not. Wednesdays after school, Thursdays, mornings and after school, Fridays after school, and Saturday mornings, and Sundays were a day off. And I did at least 5 days a week of swimming when I was, I guess, 13 or 14, however old you are in grade 8. And I was really fast and really strong, and I really liked it. Then I went to high school, and I swam for the first year, but I had trouble just getting to the, I keep wanting to say rehearsal because I'm a musician. What are they called? The practices. Swim practice. Workouts. I don't know what they're called. It was much more difficult for me to get there because I was doing band and things like that after school in high school. I got really, really involved with music and with student government and things like that. And so getting to the pool didn't happen nearly as much as it used to. So then I stopped with the swim team. I swam casually sometimes with my good friend who used to swim too. We would like call each other up, and I would wake up early in the morning sometimes, and we'd go to the pool before school in high school, which was a rare occurrence when you're a lazy teenager like I was. So swimming started to happen less and less and less. Then I went to university, and I maybe swam like twice a year. Really pitiful. Then when I met my current boyfriend, he liked swimming, so we went maybe once or twice a year. January of every year, we'd be like, this is the year we go to the pool and we swim more often. And we'd go once, and then like one of us would get a cold, and then we would just be like, no more pool because it's germs and we're getting sick all the time. So we stopped. So let's fast forward now to this year. In the fall 2013, I had gotten back into running the summer before, and I was running and cycling a lot. In September, I was running and I injured myself. I pulled it was something in my hip, my groin, my hamstring. So like that whole system, something really badly happened. I couldn't walk and I was on crutches for a few days. It was kind of scary, and I was told not to run or do like anything that's too much impact for at least 8 weeks. So I didn't run, and I needed to find some alternative ways to exercise because I was really getting into fitness at that point. So I signed up for a YMCA membership so I could use their elliptical machine and their bikes if I needed to, and also the pool. So the pool was a big one for me. I started to swim a little bit more frequently, not very often, because it takes me a lot of convincing to get my hair wet. So I didn't swim very much at the beginning. I used mostly the elliptical machine, which is fun. I don't use it very much anymore. It was mostly that for a long while, and a bit of cycling. In January, though, I started swimming a lot more frequently because I incorporated it into my half marathon training. So I swam as my cross training every Tuesday. And for me, it was very important to cross train because of my injury. I couldn't just start running and only running and then doing like one day of strength. I had to do other things as well. So I made Tuesday my swim day and stuck with that pretty consistently for most of the winter and definitely the spring. So definitely in April, in March and April, I was swimming once a week, which is very frequently compared to the 8 or 9 years previously where I swam maybe once or twice a year. So once a week, not bad. Now, just recently, I guess in the last 4 weeks, I've been swimming twice a week. And that's like, for me, that's awesome. I feel like I should get a pat on the back because, once again, for me to get my hair wet is a really big deal. And I'm lazy, and now, actually, I just don't care as much. I used to care more about like makeup and making my hair nice and shampooing and blow drying and stuff, but now it is what it is, and I like it, and I feel so much better than if I had perfectly done hair. Luckily, I have a pretty good haircut that it just kind of, it looks okay even though I don't do anything to it. I should call up that person who cut my hair and say, thank you. You did a very, very good job. It makes a difference. So yeah, that's my swimming story. Tomorrow I'm going for a swim. I have my bag packed. It's on the ground right behind the camera here, behind you. And I'm excited. I like swimming. Have a good night, and thank you for watching. Thank you so much. See you later.